The next question is a bit of a tangent, but is around standards and the perceptions of policing, and important to the correspondent from Shropshire. John says he sees officers in a variety of different uniforms, so really positive that he sees officers out in uniform, but he sees a variety of them looking unsmart, wearing woolen hats and hands in pockets and slouching around. Makes me breathe in slightly and want to sit up a little when they talk about that. He wants to know, Chief, your views about uniform standards of your officers out in communities across West Mercia.
So thanks, John, because it's a subject very close to my heart, and I genuinely think that to wear a police uniform should be a source of pride and hopefully respect from the individual wearing it, and also the respect that it raises by people that you deal with. It's a really important symbol because it instantly identifies somebody not only as a police officer but also as a member of West Mercia Police. And I say to all my recruits on their first week of joining that when you're out in public in uniform, literally everyone looks at you. And when you first go out on patrol, when you're a new officer, all those decades ago for me, but you really notice it, and then over time you stop people noticing you. And I say to my officers, never forget that everyone's looking at you when you're out and about, and what you do makes a difference. I was in Telford this morning speaking to a group of officers, and I walked into the venue, and it was a non-police building where it was, and I forgot I was wearing uniform, but everyone looks at you when you're in uniform, when you're walking somewhere, and it's that constant reminder of it. In terms of our uniform here, we're on a national contract, and so you'll see that different people have different items of uniform. And I'm really pleased to say that we're bringing that back in-house, so we'll be able to maintain our own uniform standards. Since I've arrived in force, you'll see a lot more hats being worn, because I don't talk about police hats, but I think that they're the thing that set us apart from other, community safety wardens, private security. And I think, the custodian, the beat helmet is a really important signal, along with the bowler of standards in British policing. So you mentioned woolen hats and hands in pockets. It has been quite cold recently. They are issued police hats, so it's obviously an item of issued police uniform. There is an element of personal choice around what pieces of uniform they wear at certain points. But I'm really clear with my officers around the standards of uniform that I expect them to present when in public.